Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. You know who we're playing as today? Isaac. Ah, the cute and lovable guy. I feel like this could be the run. This could be the one. Look at this. It's an easy room. We just got some fire to put out with our tears. But no big deal. Not a big deal at all. How's everybody doing today? Good? Good. Fantastic to hear. Now, we're going to be learning a lot today. And by a lot, we're going to be... Oh, not dying. Dodge. It's been a little rusty on the Binding of Isaac. But you know what? That's alright because we'll warm up. We'll get even better than we were before. The usual lovely thing that about the Binding of Isaac is continued success. I'm going to keep that bomb until I get the item room. See what's up. I'm going to keep that heart there just in case I take a little bit more damage over the course of my quick little run. Wow, what is with all these rooms taunting me? Any tinted rocks? There's one tinted rock right here that I might end up blowing up to get some spirit hearts. And oh, there we go. Fantastic. So let's see what magical item we get on our first room. We get Monstro's Tooth. Now we're gonna find out what that does together. But I think what we're gonna talk about today, and it's gonna be, you know what? I'm gonna bomb this. I'm gonna use my only. Well, I have another bomb actually. That's kind of interesting. Spirit heart and a key. So we can go to the shop if we want. You know what? I'm gonna try looking for the secret room. Now, guys, today I went out of my way and I decided to do some research. So today on You Learned Something New with Project Arc. Yeah, you like that? Anyways, today we're going to be learning about the devil's rooms. I'm going to call that, you know, deal with the devil rooms. Devil rooms, those are good. Those are cool things. Now we're going to be learning. I did some research as I've already stated. Oh, against famine on the first room. Oh, okay, well let's use Monster's Tooth and see what that does. And Monstro came out and did nothing, and took half of Famine's health. Oh my god. Wow, that item is pretty fantastic. Whoa, that was nuts. I didn't even see that happen. Wow. So that was a good, that's a good spacebar item. So now we're gonna be learning about the deals with the devil. Now, as it turns out, there are different percentages associated to seeing the deals with the devil. So when you start off the game, when you start off your level, you start off at 1% chance of finding a devil room. Now it seems kind of low. Now the things that increase the percentages are satanic, you know, items like the Pentagram, Book of Revelations, and stuff like that. Also, you know those beggars we've been encountering, and unfortunately, I don't think have really given us anything really to write home about. If you kill one of those guys, that also increases it. And I'll go over the specific numbers, but just to give you guys an idea. Also, taking no damage on in a dungeon, taking no damage on a boss fight. So already I've lowered my chances greatly to make a deal with the devil. So it rewards players who are obviously performing better. And which makes sense. So the actual percentages is that if you get a pentagram, it's 20%, right? If you get the Book of Revelations, it's another 35% on that same room, on that same floor, I should say. You get 25% for killing a beggar. You get plus 35 you took no damage in the current level. Oh boy. And yeah, pretty cool. Pretty sure it's the same kind of percentage increase for if you took no damage against the boss. I can't believe I took damage there. But yeah, and hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate. So far I'm not doing so good. Oh boy, hello Sloth. I don't think I fought Sloth before as I walked into the stupid damage. I'm gonna use Monstro's Tooth. Oh, damn, Monstro, you just cleaned up. You cleaned up house. So yeah, So that should pretty much do it for the devil room. Hopefully I'll be able to at least show you guys in this part. Lovers. The lovers. Maybe some more health? I don't know. I'm gonna keep this one for a little bit. Alright, pick out the flashing red flies, as they are the greatest danger to us. Every other enemy in this room is pretty much useless. And of course, again, my luck would have it that I did not get to the item room yet, so I'm gonna have to backtrack just to do that. But yeah, so I hope that helps clears up. If there's anything else, guys, for the percentages of the devil's room, just hit them in the comments. I'll clear it up. What's this? The moon. Oh, got warped right to the secret room and got some major coinage. Wow. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Good stuff. So let's go ahead, veer off track just to get to the item room here, and then hopefully oh, come on. Okay, there we go. The cube of meat just took some damage there for me. Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. Get a pattern down. Get in front, run back. Get in front, run back. Get in front. There we go. We've got it. I do not like this room setup, and I imagine most people do not as well. We got a couple of shots off. Isaac does some remarkably good damage. Luckily, we still have a key. Mr. Boom? Mr. Mega. So, we do additional blast damage. Interesting. I look like Mega Man. Not Mega Man, sorry, Bomberman. Mr. Mega. Huh, that's pretty funny. You know what, actually, I'm gonna go to the shop. Let's see what lies in wait for me at the shop. I can get the battery, and I can also get a spirit heart. Go ahead and get that. And then let's take out the flame here. I always love the shopkeeper. He's kind of like dead in most of the, except and hung and bloodied, and in some cases just all the way bad. But let's go straight off to the boss room, and hopefully I can be super duper informative. If not, we'll pick up, we've got the lovers. I imagine it's going to regain health, so I'm going to wait to use it. Oh, and Gemini, the perfect loving duo. Alright, so from my past experiences, the best way to deal with Gemini is to focus down on the big guy. The big guy, once the big guy's gone, little Gemini will be a little easier to deal with. He won't be as mobile, but he still will shoot projectiles at you. Or, yeah, he's mobile, but he's, as you can see, taking buttloads of damage. I'm not even focusing at this point. Wow, this is sad. Poor little Gemini. So hopefully you too can be in this situation. I have no damage up. I didn't use it. And look at that. Deal with the devil. HP up. Perfect timing for that. So let's see what we have as option. Ah! Hello! There's a possibility in, Jesus, in the devil's rooms that you get this alternate boss instead. I think it's like a 10% chance, and it can't be on two. I'm gonna use this. Okay, drop 2 hearts, but that may not. Oh, okay, I gotta get. Oh. Okay, well there's 1 heart for me. Oh boy, this is a really tough boss to be seeing on like the second room. Oh my gosh. And if you beat Krampus, as I imagine I won't be able to do, I will. You basically get a chance to, actually don't get a chance, you get a lump of coal, which I can't remember off the top of my head what it does. Thing about Krampus is just strafe the crap out of Krampus, and don't run into that. He's gonna have a little precursor animation. Ah, come on, focus! I have 2 hearts. Oh, okay. Don't lose sight of the prize. There we go. His eyes get all crazy fuzzy. There we go. Just trying to strafe the crap out of him. Got 1 heart left. Yes! Ah! I got a gift from Krampus in my achievements. My Xmas present. What does this lump of coal do? Well, we'll have to find out, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to backtrack for some hearts because that was a little unexpected. So there's a 10% chance that you fight Krampus, and I took him out because I'm awesome. Oh, and I think this is a tinted rock. Oh boy. So my bombs do a huge amount of damage now. 2 little chests with more bombs. I kind of need keys, guys. Thank you for that, though. I could go and buy a key. You know what? I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go make sure I have a key for the next set of rooms. It's always a good idea to have one key before you exit to the next floor. So try and keep that key. There we go. And so now we've spent all of our money, but we do have Mr. Mega with some additional bomb damage, which did us no good. But Monstro's Tooth luckily saved us with that Krampus fight. And now I have a lump of coal, which shoots... I guess it's... I'm not going to say until we find it out together. Alright, let's go down further. And luckily, there's no matter what happens, we are not going to be fighting Krampus again. So I don't think I could last another fight like that. So we've got some... What was... Something strange going on with this lump of coal. I'm not going to say... Oh, it was my 9-volt... My battery is recharging Monstro's Tooth significantly faster, which is fantastic. Considering how strong Monstro's Tooth is, and has been taking out like half of boss's health in a single shot. Coal seems to be... Let's just take a look at... No, it doesn't seem to have any... Nothing at all. Doesn't really seem to have any effect. So I can bomb... I'm going to bomb across to pick up more bombs. Can't see why not. There we go. And look at that. Way too many bombs. Way too many bombs. Alright. Oh, okay. So there seems to be a huge amount of recoil on enemies with the lump of coal. At the very least. We got a pill. What is this going to do? Bad gas. Ugh. Terrible. We have a slot machine and the item room. Both right here. Thank God I picked up that key. And we got Loki's horns. So we got Tears Up. Wow. Is that additional damage as well? Unfortunately, no. But we are going to be firing in multiple directions. I have a bomb, so what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to blow up the slot machine instead. Because I can't really do anything with it. Got a key and a bomb back. So definitely at a profit for that little incursion. Man. Oh, fistula. Little tiny big fistulas. Little huge fistulas. Okay, so it's just... Alright, the lump of coal seems to be... Oh, come on. Oh, that's a bit of a piss off. I was expecting it to... Oh, wow, okay, so... Really not helping. Really not working. Whoa! Oh, I'm gonna use Monstro right here. Wow, that was pretty fantastic, wasn't it? For all those who weren't watching, Monstro did nothing. So Monstro is literally a boss room character, and unfortunately I panicked and used it. Did get a heart back though. I have 2 whole hearts. I have no money. Oh man. Hopefully this will help recharge my... Oh my gosh, look at all these items. We've got like the 9 volts. We've got another holy book, which I don't believe would increase our chances of finding a deal with the devil. Really? Nothing? There's nothing. You know what? I've been told, and I am aware that occasionally fire is dropped from items, but honestly, I don't think I've lucked out even like once with trying to see like an item coming out of poop or out of fire. Like poop very rarely, and then Wheel of Fortune, that drops a slot down, which I could blow up for... Oh my gosh. Nope, that is not what I wanted to do at all. There we go. That was a very tight dodge. Oh boy. Oh man, this is nuts. But as you can see, that battery is doing huge amounts of bonuses for recharging. I don't know why I'm continuing forward. If anything, this is probably going to hurt me in the long run. But let's use the Wheel of Fortune. And let's blow it up. Because hopefully it drops the heart. Oh, thank gosh. Extra little bit of life. Let's keep going. Because, you know, I'm cool like that. We're just going to strafe around these guys. Nothing major. Alright. Oh, thank gosh. Thank gosh. So hopefully, we'll be seeing a deal with the devil. Hopefully, I can show an actual deal with the devil in this part where I talked about how you gotta deal with the devil. Just keeping track of those percentages, trying to take as little damage as possible. Just, you know, playing the Binding of Isaac well seems to be. Bombs or keys. Okay, so now I have 9 keys. Pretty much uselessly as well. Not something I really need right now. And nothing major here, just some extra money I can use. Free money, basically. Not basically, definitely free money. Just takes a little bit of time to get at, and there we go. So we have 5 coins. What can we do with that? There was definitely things at the shop. If I guess the Shadow Heart will probably be the best bet for me right now because honestly, what else am I gonna do? Man. So I can either get a key, a card that might actually restore my health, or a Shadow Heart. I'm gonna go safe with the Spirit. I call it interchangeably a Shadow Heart and a Spirit Heart. I think a lot of people do that. I'm going to try and stick with Spirit Heart because I think that makes a little bit more sense than Shadow of a Heart. So dark. Shadow the Hedgehog. He was fantastic. We're going against Chubb. I haven't fought Chubb in a while, actually. And this looks like a champion Chubb with a champion mini Chubb in the room as well. So you know we're lucky when. Monstro. Yes! Look at how much damage this did to Chubb. Oh! Gross amounts of damage. Disgusting levels of damage. Unbelievable damage. Alright, and this is going to be, call it quits for poor Chubby. Man, I have a Chubby right now because we have a deal with the devil and a life and health up. Wow. We are in position. Okay. The shovel, which I believe lets us skip a level, which I'm not big on. And then the this symbol, which means the mark, which is just damage up. How much damage? A significant chunk, but considering how well we're doing so far with the lump of coal, beating Krampus, I guess, was a good thing. Hoping, you know what? I have a good feeling about this part. I know I say this a lot, but as we can see, that deal with the devil, we risked 2 heart pieces. And now, of course, I have a little bit less health, but wonderfully to say I have increased damage, which I think is a greater benefit to me if I start succeeding all of a sudden out of nowhere. And then 9 volt, recharge the magician. What does that do? And it did something for a room, and unfortunately I wasted it because again, I don't know what most of the things in this game do. In the comment section below, tell me what magician does, so that way I don't have to look at the wiki. Thank you. Keep you guys entertained, interactive and entertaining. That's me. Careful. So this guy's kind of cute. Would you date him? Comment section below. Tell me if you would kiss this man or this deformation of thinginess. Sweet. So grandfather fly. Oh. And we got a key. Not that we will really need that at all. Well, I believe that the cube of meat did huge amounts of saving there. Again, I'm trying to... I know it'd be kind of useless. I'm not going to be going for that pill, I don't think, unless I can find a little bit more bombs. And cube of meat took up most... I think I got hit 3 times in that fraction of a second. That time, the cube of meat not taking my damage, as I don't expect it to do. But I'm still at full health, so I can check out the mob room. I got a bomb and a key, so this was probably a bad idea on my part, which is not a big deal that it's a bad idea. And I'm wondering if Monstro's truth is in relation to my actual damage. So let's try and take out the spawners, so to speak. We've already lost 1 spirit heart from getting a bomb and a key. A little disappointed. But you know what? That's what happens when you play the risk versus reward. I lost a couple parts ago talking about risk versus reward, which is a huge part of Binding of Isaac. I think it's one of the key elements to the Binding of Isaac, which I really appreciate about the game, is it gives a really good sense of you're making decisions despite the luck. Despite the luck factor, it doesn't feel like you don't have any say, and you're not making that additional decision to decide, are you going to succeed this time or are you not? Oh man, I didn't think it was going to come up. Come on up. Come on up and say hello. And we got an extra coin for doing that, so we lost the spirit heart, which is a little disappointing. These guys, ugh. They are a pain in the keister. They shoot 5 instead of 3, but they are vulnerable to damage at all points, including when they are in their resting period. Ah, we got half of a heart for nothing. Lost a spirit heart. Okay. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. So we found the boss room. Still haven't found the item room for this floor. Oh no! Oh, I just got stuck. Not paying attention to where. What? Stop it! Stop it! Yeah, I showed him. Got right up in his grill and I was like, don't do this, bro. So I've lost 2 spirit hearts. Oh, I always do this. Doing so good, and then I'm not doing so good. I have a bomb. You know what? Might as well use that. See what we get here. Pills here. Range down. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. Alright, let's see what we have going on for us down here. We found the item room, which is great. If only I could safely use Monstro's tooth without being too concerned. So either, as you can see with these enemies, they either split into the projectile enemy or the one without a head. Another half-heart damage. I want, give me something good, game. Come on, I need it. I deserve it. Yum heart. You know what? Damage versus survivability. Monstro has just been so good for taking out bosses that I have to keep him along. I guess I'm going forward in the hopes that I'm going to find some more spirit hearts. I know it seems silly. We got the blood bank, so that's where we use our hearts to try and gain some benefit. It's a bit like the slots, except we use our health, and after you cap out, usually it'll give you an HP up, which is not too bad. Oh, this is gonna be a bad spot for us. Oh, come on. This shouldn't be too much of an issue. Oh, come off. Okay, we got a spirit heart. Great, great. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? I'm gonna go back for that yum heart. If I don't die here. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, come on. Come on. And then we can also have access to the shop. We have some really great items that I just can't afford because I spent all my money on that first room, not expecting to have that kind of a return. So I can blow up the blood bank. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. And we got half of a heart. That's not too bad. Hopefully find something up here. Oh no, this is not my kind of room. I would just right now bomb these guys if I could. Oh my gosh. Okay, so for a room like this, you're gonna have to get dangerously close and really just throw yourself in front of these guys. When they come up, just wait, get yourself right in front, wait for them to come up. There we go. I got it, one hit off. Oh, so this guy, I'm gonna save the hardest enemy for last. Okay, so I'm danger close. Okay, I'm just trying to get my timings down. Wow, those are going to be huge. They are huge. This is going to be the clutch moment right here. I just got to wait for him to fire and then strafe across. Again, very nervous about this encounter. Okay, and then we've gotten our half a heart back. I know I'm probably overextending myself by, you know, needlessly encountering these a lot of these enemies, but I'm really hoping for a spirit heart. I need more health or a health up or something random to happen to the Binding Isaac that is non-predictable. Bomb. I could have seen that coming. All right. So either we're gonna bring Monstro along to help us out with taking out the fantastically probably hard boss, and hopefully we get a better drop in the item room in the next room, and I'm less stupid. That would be great. Just my general intelligence going down would be a fantastic idea. Oh shit! The Fallen! Right, that's good. Monstro, what's up? Okay, so we basically are fighting a similar version of what? Oh boy. What the? Yeah, you remember that boss I said we can't fight twice? This is like this other version of him, which is like awesome. This is fudging fantastic. Come on. Oh my gosh. So much damage. These guys do so much damage. This isn't fair. Oh. Oh, the Fallen is a very hard boss, and I have Fallen as well. Oh gosh, as if I got the Fallen on that same part. Alright guys, so the devil himself incarnate killed us in the part titled Devil Rooms. Fantastic. Brutal. So I hope you guys learned something new about Devil Rooms and risk versus reward. I wasted 2 hearts for extra damage and didn't pay off. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part, and as always, have yourselves a great day.